I live with Tim Frazier, Brandon Teller, and Ross Travis.
This is my room. There's not too much going on in here.
Tim, he's just a crazy guy, fun guy. I know if I'm hungry at middle of the night, I can always go in his room and get snacks.
Scooby-Doo snacks. If you haven't had Scooby-Doo snacks, you gotta get on that. Obviously, Sour Patch Kids, top of the line. You know, I just love sweets.
Ross Travis, he got a recording studio in his room. He likes to rap. We all try to rap. None of us is good at it, but we like doing it together.
We walk together, take steps up in the right direction. We running in problems and solve them like classes in session. But you got me, baby, I got you. And that's the crazy combination for the things we do.
DJ,
yeah,
I'm not sure what Shannon Scott was thinking about. He just kind of threw one up there.
Coach Mata had drawn up a play for us to basically get a three-pointer off, and he told me if my man went in for a foul because we were down by 3, just get it to the rim so we can get a three-point free throw.
It's into Shannon Scott.
So I believe my man was coming in for the foul, and then he pulled back at the last second. I was already in the air.
Buckeyes are down 3. Shannon Scott, a crazy runner. That's no good.
My heart hurt for him, but I also felt like it's a good experience. Now you're going to hear the naysayers tell you, you know, how dumb of a play that was and how could you do something so stupid. Don't get upset with those people. I'll give you an example. When I played in North Carolina and I hit the winning shot against Davidson, New York Times reporter said he went into a barbershop and the guy said, "Charlie Scott for president. Charlie Scott is God." The next week, Purdue beat us by 20 points. He went into that same barbershop and the guy said, "I told you how fail under pressure." So, you know, those are the circumstances that you deal with. You're going to have the great highs, and sometimes you're going to have great lows. It's how you respond to those lows that establish what type of individual you are.
I really used that game as a teaching point for myself, and my dad told me every day after that, just don't worry about it. Everybody makes mistakes sometimes, but you really can just grow from that game. And I feel like as a player, my game just continued to elevate after that.
Shannon is playing right now at the highest level he's ever played at in his career at Ohio State. Playing he and Aaron together a lot, especially down the stretch of the late season last year, really gave him confidence. He's really settled into who he is, and I'm very excited to watch his next 2 years at Ohio State.
3 points, Shannon Scott.
All he'll do is just talk trash. He'll just be like, "See, I don't think you can do this. This guy is better than you at this. He's better than you at that. I just can't see you beating him." And this is what we go through every day.
We all know the best Canadian shooter in the country is Kevin Pangos at Gonzaga.
This is what I go through every day.
He's made 7 threes in the game. Have you done that yet?
No, I haven't done that yet.
I've seen 5.
Stauskas, 3 on the left. Don't let him get started.
I can't really describe the feeling I had.
Stauskas, 3 in the left corner. Somebody take that kid's temperature.
Every time I got the ball, I just knew the ball was going in.
Stauskas, yes, 6 for 6 from three-point land.
That was a great moment for him because when we played Syracuse and then the next game they played zone, Nick couldn't see the basket, let alone shoot it. They were all over him.
Both Syracuse and Louisville just did a really good job of taking me out of my game. Those last 2 games in the Final Four really motivated me because I was upset with the way I played personally. I made a promise that I was going to come back a different player.
Last season was a long season, it was a grind. People had the option, to go home for spring or stay here. Nick opted to stay here and, work on his body, work on his game, and he really got after it in the weight room.
This league, it's a man's league. You got to be strong, you got to be physical. So, his goals were to gain weight, to get stronger, develop some explosiveness. Adding 16 pounds of muscle just allows him to be more assertive and more physical attacking the rim.
At the end of the summer, I kind of just wanted to make a video to show people the improvements I had made.
did some nasty dunks, man. And I was like giving him crap. I was like, you don't got that, Stauskas. But it was impressive, man. He's just a completely different player this year.
That whole not just a shooter thing, I think it's been worn out a little bit, and I think I've proved that I can do more than that. Whether that's rebounding the ball, whether that's passing the ball or scoring, shooting. I just want to help this team win.